For me, after going 0-12, it feels good to get one. So I guess that's my open statement. I'm happy to have a victory under our belts, and we're going to try to get many more after that. So the kids played hard. I was proud of them. Offense, defense, and special teams. I mean, we struggled early, but, we kept fighting. Halftime we went in and talked about, defense just keep playing offense to catch up, and we came out and we got that done in the second half. So I'm just proud of the kids and proud of our coaches, and it feels good to get the first one out of the way.
Coach, all year you're downplaying the importance of winning your first game, that it was more important to win the first conference title and all these other things, but now that you finally actually have it, I mean, does it feel different now that you finally have gotten it?
I mean, it feels good to get your first game, but I didn't come here to win a game. I came here to win a lot of games. And so I'm just happy it came today, and then we'll move on and get to the next one. It's kind of funny because, as a coach, you don't get the joy for too long because, right as the game was clicking down, somebody came up to me and said, "Did you know Sacramento State beat CU?" I'm like, so, you go, your mind starts clicking. Probably about the last minute and a half of that game, I'm thinking about, okay, I need to get this tape so we can find out what Sac did, so what we can do next week. But it's just one of those deals. It's the way coach's mind works, man. When you know you got something done and we had control over it in the second half, you start thinking about the next one, trying to find a way to get your guys better. So I'm extremely thrilled. I'm extremely thrilled to have the opportunity to be at this awesome university, and get that first victory today was a blessing.
Is there a sense of relief too, because you got it here at home where you've had the struggles? I'm sure you wanted to do it, especially home opener with the fans here, and get them excited about the season.
To be honest with you, Matt, I'd have took it wherever. But yeah, since it had to be at home, it was great. But I'd have took it last week at Utah too. But no, it was awesome to get the win at home in front of the fans and the family. And so, like I said, it's just an awesome deal to get your first victory, whether it's by 37 or it would have been by 3, it wouldn't matter, just as long as we got the victory. So it's just an awesome feeling.
Talk about the defense. It really set the tone. I thought, really, with a couple interceptions, and they just were great all day and keeping Mesa from really creating anything.
Yeah, I was proud of our kids because we knew they were a running team, and when they came out throwing the ball first couple plays, it was them trying to catch us off guard, things like that. But the kids read their keys and did the right things, and for Jordan Bible to get his first pick of his career, that was an awesome deal for him. It was on an awesome play, and then for Bumpus to get the second one of the game, we kind of knew they might try to pick on him at the tight end spot because they got it so well with it last week, and so he played it right and he got his interception. And so, I can't speak enough about that defense and the job that Coach Shea and his staff have done with that defense. So it's good to see them, setting the tone for us starting the season. So.
Obviously, the turnovers, it was something I know you had trouble creating last year. It seemed like today you get 3. You hope that's kind of the tone for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I mean, we did have struggles with it last year, so I'm not going to let you slide us when we had 4. But, it is. And that's what it is. Defense, in order for you to be a good football team, you have to have stout defense. And that was one of our focuses this year. And we came into this game believing from last week, even though the score didn't say it, but we knew our defense played pretty well last week, and so we expected them to come out and play like they did today.
Talk about Tremaine, got the running game going for you, I thought, in the second half especially. Did you kind of plan to have him as much as you did in there, or is it just because of how he was doing and how he was carrying the ball?
Well, for us, we knew when we saw the tape on him, we knew he was going to be a good running back. And we knew we already had Quentin Hildreth as a running back for us, and it's always good to have 2 of them that you can put the ball in their hands and let them go. And so it's kind of one of those deals where whichever head of the monster is hot, you feed him. And so Tremaine was having some success, and you keep feeding him. And so next week it could be Quentin. So for us it was, we saw the tape, we knew how he run the ball on tape, and we wanted to see if what we got is what we saw on tape. And so, he did a good job when he got the ball in his hand.
About too, I thought your offensive passing game got going in the second half. A little bit of a struggle early on, but it seemed like the more they got some momentum, the more it kept going for them.
Yeah, I mean, with Sept, bless his heart, he's one of those kids. He wants to get it going so bad, and in the first half he was looking at some things a little wrong and that type of deal, and Coach got him calmed down at halftime and got his reads right, and he came out, swinging in the second half, and so. I don't have any problem with what Sept is doing, and because he's a leader. You know, Sept don't say a whole lot, but he's gonna get it done. And so I was proud of him to see him keep his wits about him and just keep plugging away.
How big was that pass to Dimitri to kind of, give him some momentum and make him feel good about the offense and, to make some big plays?
Definitely, and the thing that I love about Seth is he's not going to cringe. You know, he can get hit, and he's not going to cringe. And that play came open, we kind of up-tempoed him right there and got on the ball and got set, and he sat back there and waited and dropped it in there pretty good, and Dimitri caught it and got the touchdown. So we're going to click. You know, it's a progress. It's you just keep building, you take one step at a time, and now we're 1-1, and we go get the next one. Hopefully, be 2-1.
How about Dominic too? Got today big day in the return game and passed your coach on the all-time list.
That's good, man. Records are made to be broken. You know, when I got it, I had been there for like 30 years or something, and I don't want it to be that long before somebody comes and gets down now. So it's that's what they're for. And if you're breaking records, I mean, you got some pretty good football players, and I hope I end up way down in the triple digits in the record category. That means we got a lot more coming and breaking records for us. So it was good. You know, he just got a piano jump on his back at the end when he got caught by the kicker. So we got to give him a hard time about that.
Coach, I was going to ask about one of your kids, Truett. I know you haven't known him for more than a year maybe, but kid battled back with cancer, second game. Speak a little bit about what you've known about this kid and how great it must be for him when he's out there.
Truett is what team football is all about. Truett is what success is all about, as far as fighting and battling back and not letting a disease is crippling his cancer get him down. And that kid works his tail off, and all he wants to do is play football. Truett has been here for a while for us, and Truett will go on the scout team and play whatever position you ask him to play. He'll come on defense and play whatever position you ask him to play. I mean, Thursday here it is, we get ready for a game, and we're short on scout team people, and Truett goes down and puts his hand in the dirt, plays defensive end. So he's one of those young men that you love to have on your football team, and it's just a pleasure to have him around.
Coach, I was speaking with John Boyer this week, and he said that against Utah, the team had opportunities, but he didn't necessarily take them. And during practice, you're always yelling, finish. How proud are you of your team today for finishing? And you got 5 or 6. What are your chances of going something?
It's an awesome feeling to see, your kids finally start to get to what you want out of them. Because I say this all the time. They talk about around the country how this great coach and that great coach, but if you don't have the players, I don't care how great a coach you are, it doesn't really matter. And I tell them this all the time, y'all make us, we don't make you. All we do is make sure things are organized. We push you past the limit you think you can go. But when it comes down to it, you got to have players to get the job done. And so for these kids to come out, we going at halftime 10-3, it would have been easy for us to fold under and say, oh, what's wrong, this, that, and the other. But to the kids' credit, they went in at halftime, talking to each other, encouraging each other, and we came out in the second half and we finished the game. And so that's really what it's all about, is finishing. When you go in at halftime and you're up, you shouldn't lose the football game.
And I know it's pretty hot down there, but it looks like the team might have gotten you in a water bucket.
Yeah,
how did that feel?
It felt good, but they got me because sometimes you think something's coming, you kind of guard yourself with it, and I got distracted. Next thing I know, I'm getting down. So it's good. I take that every day. It wouldn't matter to me how it comes and what the weather is, because that means the victory's coming behind it. So it was awesome feeling.
Also, sort of piggybacking off what you said, you guys had a lot of close games last year that you came up short in. What's this say about the maturity of the team that they actually now do finish? Like, what's this say about the growth that they've shown from last year to this year?
Well, with this game, it showed that we know how to come out and finish it. Now we got to continue to do it in the next games. So for us, we're just taking it one at a time. It was awesome how we finished this game, and now we come in tomorrow, we watch this film and get it out of the way, and celebration's over. Now you got to get ready for Sac State. So hopefully we can do it again next week.
Coach, talk about your defense, the performance they did. I mean, I think their quarterback had 50 yards passing for the game. They didn't look like they didn't get any kind of rhythm at all.
Yeah, I mean, with their offense, I mean, our defense played great. We had a great time, and they are, the thing that I'm most proud of is they are a one-dimensional team. They do run the football, and sometimes you can get caught up to where a team will come out and try to, cross you up and start throwing the ball until the defense's credit, we not let them do that. You know, we made them stay one-dimensional, which is running the football. And so anytime you get a team that's averaging, I mean, they only had one game, but they had 200 yards rushing last week. And so if you can hold them to 150, 125 yards, you know, that's a good day for you because now you're taking away what they really want to do. And so, you know, for the secondary to show up and you know, not let them have any cheap passes on us, any explosion plays, it was a good deal for us.